I have come to recite another lesson and teaching for the edification and interest of those who wish to read these lessons about spiritual truth. I am Jesus. I am with you today to speak about these things. Today I wish to speak about life on other planets in the universe, which is vast, seemingly infinite, and all that is within God's creation. We have spoken extensively of what constitutes your world and our world and its many layers and spheres of existence. These spheres are very diverse, containing many different cultures, perspectives and expressions of the individuated soul. This in itself is a universe that is primarily of man's creation, utilizing the laws of God to create and exist within its own reality. As these layers of existence are more refined and have greater light, then there is a more direct alignment with the laws of God, the understanding of truth and the expression of the soul, which is primarily reflected within the spirit world. As we have taught, beyond this is what we call the celestial heavens, yet another world that is so refined and in such alignment with God that it does not bear much of a resemblance to that of the spirit world. It is its own unique existence, but still within the great expression of this earthly existence, this planet from which we have all sprung forth from and have continued upon our trajectories toward light and truth. This template or pattern is repeated throughout the universe, for God's laws are intended to be consistent and reflect His great creation no matter where one may exist within the universe. Those individuals who possess a soul reflect a similarity in appearance and form when incarnating into what you might call human form. There are of course variations and adaptations which are a part of the particular conditions and essence of the planet in which they may exist. These forms vary inasmuch as some are of short stature, others very tall. Facial features may reflect physical requirements in their existence upon the atmosphere and condition of that planet, as well as other minor differences. Yet, within them is a soul, and that soul is a reflection of God, not in substance but in its mirroring of God's soul with the potential to express the attributes of God within it. As such, the path which must be traveled in order to do so does not vary from that which you yourselves continue to travel and refine your own spiritual self and nature, which brings a greater harmony and alignment with God's creation. Thus, the desires of a soul wherever it may exist in the universe has within it certain attributes and affinities, which reflect the overall design of God's creation for existence and progress of the soul. Though, as I say, there may be some differences in appearance, they are minor and are not shocking as some of your science fiction writers may reflect in their imaginations, imaginings of certain species and places within the universe. The universe does teem with much life, some of which cannot be readily observed or detected by the material senses but are indeed present in many places in God's creation. The evolution of humanity reflects a pattern that is often present in many other places and planets. Though, the direction of that evolution or that progressive expression and refinement of the individual soul may not be so convoluted, complex, and erratic as that of those who exist upon this earth plane of yours. Instead, many of these individuals and cultures have developed swiftly and have chosen an easier way towards light rather than expressing their free will, which they too possess, in a way that has created much disharmony and difficulty for the progress of God's children in the universe. These great struggles that you are engaged with in your world are not present in many other worlds. The length of time in which these worlds have existed varies greatly. Some are very new and like tender shoots, they are nurtured by God and are not very far upon their path of development, while others are ancient and have continued to progress often to the point where their, what you call vibrational existence, their physicality, is not detectable by the five senses or material instruments that may indicate their existence. They are far beyond this lower level or vibration that exists in your reality. Thus, in order for humanity to perceive their existence, there must be a great leap forward in spiritual senses and perceptions in order to comprehend their existence. Amongst those cultures which reside upon other planets, there is often a great deal of communication between them planet to planet. They exist not so far from your Earth that these worlds would seemingly be beyond any capacity to connect or communicate with you. Many of these planets trade amongst each other as they have a free flow of communication, and an in-depth understanding of one another, for they have recognized that they are truly a part of the vast expression of God's children in the universe. As such, there is a great respect and love that is expressed between them, and as in all of God's children, a deep curiosity of one another. In time, your earth plane will join with others in this great family of individuated souls living upon the material plane, which you see as the universe of God reflected in the night sky. There are many from my side of life who are working towards forging this connection with others who exist in various places. As of recent discussion, there are those who have come in material form and transport to observe the earthly plane, for as I have said and many of you well know, this earth is in great flux and is on the verge of great change. This brings those peoples who are curious and who wish to assist this earth in its great leap forward towards a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of expression, and a greater understanding of the workings of the universe. Though humanity has taken great strides in technological advances and abilities to see beyond the atmosphere of the Earth, it is still not mature enough to take those leaps forward, which are destined to be taken when the time is right and humanity has matured in its thinking and motivations. As I have said often, it is love that will open the doorways, even to this form of communication with what you call extraterrestrials. All is poised for this communication to take place, for humanity is poised upon the threshold, the doorway to great change. But, because of great fear and misunderstanding within the vast majority of the peoples on Earth, there is a deep reluctance to step forward. Those brothers and sisters from planets and even galaxies far beyond this one who have come to assist are often seen or imagined as enemies and those who wish to do harm to humanity. This is a reflection of the inner psyche of humanity, which is built upon fear and a deep reticence to be open and to accept that which is not known or understood. Yet, all of these beautiful souls who are present within God's great universe are as you are, creatures of God, children of God. Once humanity comes to see this as a truth, then indeed, the great floodgates of connection, of realization, of understanding will open to your world. Indeed, it is fear that continues to proliferate in your world. The baser desires of humanity are reflected in almost all that is within the endeavors and industry of the human world. Yet many truths have been discovered and to some degree, are known upon your world but are not acted upon unilaterally. Much is hidden away or ignored, often because a particular truth is not well understood. Because those who are in charge of the economic aspects of your world are often reluctant to change the ways in which commerce is expressed and to shift focus upon other less invasive technologies and ways in which greater harmony can ensue. The motivations of those of you who are part of the material world is rife with fear, greed, misunderstanding, error, and a lack of love. Within your world are great opportunities to turn the tide of these dark conditions and seek greater harmony and opportunity for the betterment of humanity. These dark and light conditions, which exists upon your world, is a rather unique characteristic which is not common in other worlds. Thus, many come to observe and to analyze why a planet with such rich abundance and beauty is so easily desecrated and unloved by the creatures, that of humanity, which exist upon it. Like all of the other brothers and sisters in existence in the universe, humanity has been endowed with great intellectual capacities, perception, wisdom, and love, but these things are not predominant within your world. This baffles those who admittedly are quite advanced and spiritually attuned, for it is a conundrum to see such potentials and abilities wasted upon a great focus of acquiring material possessions and reinforcing those aspects of life that bring independence and a sense of individuality that is not necessarily an expression of love, generosity, and assistance to one's brothers and sisters. Those who observe our world, many of which we in the celestial kingdom have made efforts to communicate with and to collaborate with, wish to ensure the betterment of your world and are poised to step forward and make themselves known to humanity. Unfortunately, the conditions at this time are not favorable for such an effort. As the world continues to change, however, and as God continues to pour His love and transformative blessings upon your world, there will come a time soon when these efforts will be realized, and the assistance from your brothers and sisters from other places will come forward. This will be a time of great change, upheaval, such great waves of shifting, understanding, and perceptions of life that there will be for many the disillusion of their old paradigms and perceptions. They will not feel as if they are walking on solid ground and will be greatly confused and distressed. With this great shift of perception and experience in life, there will come many opportunities for the higher forces and that which is in alignment with God to bring about interventions, to teach, to awaken those who have been sleeping, so that the dark night of human existence will now come to light, and the possibilities of light and truth, of wakefulness and of love will take its place as humanity awakens. So much is waiting and is poised to happen in very short order. Thus, we make great efforts at this time to communicate, to be with you, to pray with you, to influence and educate you so that there will those prepared for the great changes that are coming. Understanding that you are not alone in the universe will be one of many great revelations that will come in these times of awakening. The greatest of which will be the possibility for every soul to come to know itself and to know its true destiny, its true purpose in life. With this understanding truly becoming a part of the consciousness of humanity, there will be great strides in many ways, along many avenues of human endeavor. In this, many things will change as perspectives and priorities are shifted towards light, love, equanimity amongst humanity, and deep respect for all. The great disparity that now exists in your world will be removed. The many who are shackled to their fears and error and pain will find these chains dissolved by love, by the revelations that will come, by the dynamic forces that will be predominant within your world. There will be no possibility of hiding away from these things, as it will become plainly evident. The awakening of humanity will not and cannot be resisted, though many will try. Many will look in disbelief. Many will be fervent with their efforts to disregard this new reality. The only way in which this may be done successfully will be if that individual's soul leaves their body and transitions into a plane that is more in alignment with their thinking and being. There will be those who will transition because they cannot live in a plane that is of such light and building harmony. They cannot accept the changes that are coming, and they will not see beyond their willfulness and desire for the old comforts, the old perceptions and understanding of the world. It will be time of great choice. Indeed, these choices will be extreme in nature, and many will feel weak and unwilling to step forward, for they are the ones who are governed by fear and are not willing to release that fear. But those who are attuned to their own souls, whether that be in an instant or has been cultivated for many years, will come to understand the wisdom of the soul, that which is meant to be and is ordained by God. These dear souls will readily step forward and come to adopt their new perceptions and understanding of what is truly meant to be life on this earth, the sort of life that is reflected on many other planets in your universe. This rising up from darkness is the next necessary step in the evolution of your world. It is coming soon, and in many ways it is upon us now. Indeed, there will be material manifestations, expressions upon your world that will indicate the great shift that is unfolding and continues to manifest in the coming years. These manifestations will grow in intensity. With this will come deep inspiration to many souls upon your world. There will come revelations of understanding, of knowing that will comfort the hearts of those who are receptive and help them to move forward within this great momentum of change. So God's plan will manifest and all will come into alignment with this plan. Many, many souls will be saved from darkness. Many souls will come to realize their own true and wonderful souls in all their glory and beauty, will come to see that they are truly loved, will come to know what life is truly meant to be, and will come to express all the lovely, wondrous potentials of their soul in this world. Because the world will be changed, it will uplift and reinforce and bring a great multiplication of energies and blessings of light so that humanity will be nurtured in an ever-accelerating journey forward into light. God's great mercy for this planet is manifesting and is orchestrating the tremendous healing that must come, empowering the great forces that will bring change and shifts of consciousness and shifts of expressions even in material ways to this planet. In this way, many things will change as many aspects and even geographical expressions upon this world will change. Your climate will be different. The ways in which you will live and the patterns of life will reflect these changes. The upliftment in understanding and knowledge of humanity will demand great change in how you live together and how you live with the natural world. Those concerns for an ever-degrading climate and natural world, which your scientists see in plain evidence, will be allayed by the healing force that will change the environment and make it more conducive for life. Humanity will no longer be able to take life for granted, nor will the rudimentary perceptions of the material world be sustained. As each soul comes into acceptance of these changes and be in alignment with them, they will see the world very differently indeed and will not be able to utilize the world's resources in a way that they are objectified and unseen as vital forces that are of God's creation. Yes, much will change, beloved souls, and with that change and great adjustment that must come with change, those other brothers and sisters who reside upon different planets will come to assist you and bring to you great knowledge which will help to bring an easier transition and help awaken a more harmonious way in which humanity may live together and share with one another all that is required in life to help sustain life, to help bring an ease of life to this material world. Yes, much is coming, my beloved souls. I say these things so that you may have hope, not fear, that you may see with the eyes of your soul that what is coming is a great blessing from God. In these blessings, many wondrous things will take place within your life and beautiful awakenings that will help you to see more clearly life's true meaning and life's true gifts. You will see that God has brought to you many things and God's great creations are wondrous to behold, such a great treasure trove that may be explored and known to the individual soul. Know that you are loved by God and that God continues to nurture your world and everything upon it. God has a plan for greater life upon this world so that truly it will be in alignment with all other worlds in light, in truth, in vitality and love. This is coming, beloved souls. I continue to speak of these things so to prepare you for your life ahead, the life that is coming upon your material plane, and the life that will inevitably come to each one of you upon the spirit planes. May you step into light always and be in harmony with God's laws, so that your souls may awaken in His love and all may unfold in such grace and peace and joy that whatever may come, whether that be in the material or the spirit world, will be welcome and understood and known from those deep recesses of your soul. May the faculties of your soul awaken in order to bring to you that deep consciousness that knows of God and knows of God's great love for all creation. These things come to you day by day, continuing to open and expand and be a part of daily life. May God bless you upon that journey, and may you come to know the expansiveness of God's intentions and love for each of you as it manifests in this world and all worlds. God bless you. I am your brother and friend Jesus, and I love you all dearly, will be by your side always. Protection comes to those who are open to God and all that God is. God bless you, beloved souls. God bless you.